Sure. Here's a 400-word script about the year 1995, written with a nostalgic and vintage tone. It can be used for a voiceover, video narration, or social media content. Title: 1995, a vintage year. Opening music: soft synthwave or 90s chill beat begins. Narrator: calm, nostalgic tone. 1995, a year suspended in time where analog met digital, and the world felt like it was on the cusp of something big. CD players ruled our rooms, cassette tapes still clung to life, and if you were lucky, your Walkman had both. The internet, just a curious whisper in most homes. Dial-up tones echoed like a secret handshake for the future ahead. This was the year Windows 95 launched, changing home computing forever. People lined up at midnight just to get their hands on a floppy disk. And somewhere in a garage, a search engine named Backrub was being tinkered with a broken bar. Later, we'd call it Google. In theaters, we watched Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated feature film. Pixar made us believe that toys had feelings, and we left the theater wondering if our own were alive when we weren't looking. Over in music, Coolio took us through a gangsta's paradise, while Alanis Morissette dropped Jagged Little Pill, an album that was angry, raw, and brilliantly ahead of its time. TLC told us not to chase waterfalls, a broken bar, and we listened. Mostly, fashion was a different kind of bold. Think flannel shirts, baggy jeans, Doc Martens, and the start of the minimalist chic look. The grunge aesthetic still lingered, but pop culture was shifting, embracing both rebellion and gloss. TV was golden, Friends was in its prime, ruled Thursday nights, and a little cartoon called The Simpsons had already become a household staple. The 90s were in full swing, but 1995 felt special. Sony released the PlayStation in the US, redefining gaming for a generation. Kids everywhere argued over Crash Bandicoot and Tekken, blowing on memory cards like it actually did something. And in a world before smartphones, we memorized phone numbers, waited for calls, and passed notes on paper folded into perfect triangles. Soft fade-out music. Narrator: soft smile in voice. 1995 wasn't just a year. It was a vibe, a bridge between the old world and the digital age. A time when we didn't know how fast things were about to change. A broken bar, and somehow, that made everything feel infinite. Let me know if you'd like a version tailored for video, TikTok, or with different themes like fashion, tech, or pop culture.